No, no, not that one.
And then for your starter world, it's the island. Just like me and David
Yeah. Okay.
go through. But just to
Okay.
fairly warn you, I know you can't. I remember you can't watch me play a little bit of the game. You know, where you saw me like fight these dinos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to use like a bow and arrow, a club. You know, basically K-Man stuff.
Yeah.
But you can also build yourself a nice looking base. And
Okay.
to fairly warn you, there is going to be some dangerous creatures, like carnivores. You know, from the sea to the skies.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like sharks down there, so I have to be careful.
Okay.
Oh, and I think I already told you that the first area is the very first one, South Zone 1.
Okay.
But you also get to make your own character, as I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy that one.
Yeah.
And no worries. My character would kind of be the same as yours, but except I sometimes change the eye color a bit.
Okay.
You can turn it to green, blue, brown. You can
Okay.
make a
This
character
this might
very.
yeah this might take a while um since I'm very uh I since the way I am with creating characters, I take forever.
Yeah, but, oh my god, wow, it's 12 o'clock midnight right now.
Yeah.
And whatever we don't do tonight, we could do tomorrow.
Yeah. What is this? Save a preset. What preset? Randomize. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. That's good. Your color. Brown. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. Head size. Honestly, head size, upper face size, lower face. I'm not gonna change anything like that. That's pretty much fine. It's like normal. It's fine. I'm not gonna change anything like that. It's pretty much the basic thing. It's like right in the middle, so I'm just gonna leave that, and I think I'll leave the chest and shoulders, hip, torso width, torso height, torso depth. I'm just gonna leave all this where it is. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave all this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Human. Obviously not gonna be called
Alright, I'm
human,
back.
so. Okay. I think. I guess I'll name him. I don't know. I guess I'll name him McFever.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but they don't allow underscore. But you're able
What?
to put like a number next to it.
No, I wasn't gonna put McFever 1. I was gonna put McFever, but I guess actually, you know what? Chaotic. You know what? No, you know what? Chaotic. Yeah, chaotic's good. That's
Yeah,
more like a.
but you know, Matt, this is super interesting. I'm actually teaching you actually how to do Arc.
Yeah. Download Survivor. You can download
But
Survivors? Cool. Download preloaded ones? That's pretty cool.
yeah.
I guess I'll save.
Just so you know, the girl one. Well, what's weird is that both the characters, for some reason, has no clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, mostly most of the like the guy character and the girl character, neither of them has clothes except for their underwear.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, for our guy, he kind of looks like he's wearing boxers.
Okay.
But eventually, we will be able to make clothes
Okay.
and
Yeah,
armor.
I've watched you play a lot of this.
Yeah, just like the times I watched you play Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it kind of works this same way. I mean, considering that there is monsters to fight in the game. But when your guy dies, you do technically lose your stuff, but as long as you have the corpse locator, you'll be able to find your stuff.
Okay.
Which will be like a little green light.
Okay. So where do I go to now? Where do I go to? Where?
Okay, like, does it tell you to choose South Zone, like, 1 or something?
No, I'm already in the world. I chose South Zone 1.
Okay, now press the pause button,
Okay.
and then does it say, like, invite friend?
Yeah. Okay.
Go
Hold
to
on.
that.
Yeah. I got it. I'll do it.
Okay, and then eventually I'm going to show you how to, like, invite me into your tribe, which will allow me
Okay.
to build, fight, and also help you.
Okay.
Okay, whenever I join you, okay, whenever it says, like, recruit me into tribe, yeah, hit that, and then, but just so you know, your analog sticks is going to be a little tricky to maneuver. And when you
Okay.
hold circle, it shows a display of things. But just be careful and don't put your creatures on wander, or you will
Level up
easily lose
is
them.
what?
Yeah, to level up, yeah, you're gonna have to do some stuff for that.
No, I just said level up is available. Access inventory to apply it. Where are
Oh
you?
yeah, hold on, I'm just creating my thing. Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
also, oh yeah, did you go through the little cutscene where for some reason you have a little thing on your arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing helps you like build and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, like I told you, press triangle. Or yeah, hold triangle
Okay.
on me. Then press up. Yeah, hold triangle. Press up. which that means that you invite me to tribe. And now I accept it.
Okay, cool.
And now I'm part of your tribe.
Cool.
But just so you know, you do have a thing where if you get too far from me, you'll kind of drag me. Just kind of like... Just kind of like how I did that to David. But, you know, I haven't figured out how to get rid of that kind of thing.
What? You can,
so yeah, press triangle to pick up a rock.
Oh.
Oh, but there'll be some stuff that you can't really like pick up.
Wait. Oh wait.
Here's a rock over here where I'm standing. Just turn around. Right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, all these ones. Okay.
Yeah, just don't. You're not always gonna collect rocks, but they are gonna be useful for like creating your spears and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and because you get a level, you can apply that to your. Well, you might want to apply it to your. Well, you might want to apply one level to your. You might want to apply some levels to your weight, some to your health, stamina, oxygen. But don't worry about your food and water; they're fine as they are.
Okay.
Yeah, and the first thing that I normally make whenever I'm on this island is make me an axe and a spear.
Okay.
That's what I spend my first 2 points on.
Oh.
Because you know you're gonna learn. You're also gonna know how to throw a spear, which is L2. Oh, and right above us is a Well, you're already familiar with the pterodactyl. So yeah, we might come across some familiar dinos that you should already know. But also not to forget, most of these guys have been dead for like millions of years. You know, pretty much any dino that we known for like centuries. They're not like actually like dead. They're just their ancestors is the one living on. You know, as in like well, like for the shark, the megalodon, that would be the killer white shark. That's his ancestor.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there are some actual dinos not even like most of them are not even all that extinct.
Okay.
But I have heard scientists want to bring back the woolly mammoth. Well, you should already know what a mammoth is. A big giant elephant.
Yeah. Okay, what can I do right now?
Okay, well, over here you can gather like berries and wood. This is where oh yeah, be careful with certain trees. Well, the big ones, they'll kind of drain your health a bit, but you know, just as your character, you know, learns to use like an axe and stuff. Yeah, because you're gonna need to learn to collect that. So, oh, and fiber. Well, to get fiber, you get it from these bushes, which you press triangle on them.
Yeah.
And be careful of certain berries. Some will help you, others will end you.
Okay.
But, okay, like, for example, the narco berry, that will knock you out.
Okay.
The stimberry makes you run fast, but it dehydrates you. But it makes you, like, super thirsty.
Oh, wow, cool.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and... Yeah, you can punch the trees. That's how you also get wood.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah, this one has a couple of tiers, but you have to be careful. Oh, sorry, Matt. But you have to be careful on what stuff you pick as far as engrams go, because you don't want to pick nothing really stupid and not be able to help you.
Yeah. What do you mean? What?
Well, like, because there's some stuff that are useful and other things that are not useful to the person.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Well,
how do I yeah. How do
think
I
about it.
What? Go ahead.
it's just like how that one question: how would a person survive on a deserted island? Except that we are on a deserted island, and well,
Yeah, yeah.
but we're surrounded with dinos.
Yeah, how do I make like, okay, how do I make like a spear or whatever?
Oh, okay, well, first you need to make your pick, which is stone, thatch, and wood.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have that engram, then you press R2 to craft it. But square or triangle could sometimes split it or make multiple of it.
Okay, okay, so I have 2 wood, so what do I need for it?
Well, thatch, wood, and stone.
Okay, so how many wood do you need for it?
Okay, as far as how many wood, only 1.
Okay, so...
And for a rock, 1. But for a thatch, 10.
Okay, so, let's see. Drop...
And that's how I made this.
Okay.
Oh, and but just to let you know, there is some skins, but they can make your character look pretty funny. Or make him look really cool.
How do I...
Oh, and whenever you see berries, you can also press R2, or you could just straight hold it. It'll even help you with like your water and stuff.
Oh, there's crafting right there. Didn't see that. I'm fucking stupid. Okay,
Well, no worries, Matthew. You're learning.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Besides, whenever I first played this game, it wasn't easy for me.
Yeah, okay. Craft.
You know, at first, my one friend wasn't too interested because she wasn't sure if this game wasn't meant for her.
Yeah.
And right now, I just upgrade my health, which is gonna be important.
Okay.
But you should probably remember that in any game, health is important.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, and also you do get clothing, but like I said, you have to be careful on what you pick. But I would recommend you pick up the water skin because you're gonna need that. Water and food is really important.
Okay. Oh wow, there's a pterodactyl. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, but no worries. That thing won't get mad as long as we don't take its egg. Dinosaurs do care about the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but eventually we're gonna run into some very, very bad dinos, and others are just so innocent.
Okay.
Oh, and certain dinos will love to eat berries, and others will love to eat meat.
Yeah.
In order to give them the meat, you have to kill another dino.
Okay.
And well, eventually, I'll show you how to make your own base. Okay. Or one that we can share together.
Okay, cool.
Well, and like I said, whenever we don't get done today, I could always show you more tomorrow.
Yeah. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, this thing has a whole tier thing going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, like, it can go from being wood all the way up to metal.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the strongest.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, and no worries. We'll get to the farming bit, but that'll be harder to do because we have to collect a special dino for that. Hey, look, Parasaur. Those guys are always friendly. They don't exactly fight back. Look, a Parasaur across the way, across the water, just from where I'm standing. You can see it walking around.
Oh yeah. Wait.
This creature right here. Oh yeah, this guy, you can actually get like stuff from him.
Oh.
He provides meat, he provides oil, and he provides a thing called chitin, which is allowed to make cementing
Oh.
paste.
Oh.
Plus, he is.
Wait.
It's easy. It's easy to kill it.
Oh. Where is that dinosaur? Oh, I see it. I see it. Never mind. I see it.
Yeah. You see him on his little rock.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, but also just to let you know, the birds that are flying around in circles. Yeah, don't mess with too much of them, because they will steal your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you might meet some creatures that are like pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of have to kind of like hit the. Well, you can hit the creature with your axe, or well, this is like one of those creatures that you can't tame and make your friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there is dolphins in this game. The ancestor. You know, they're just a little bit different.
Okay.
I mean, after all, we're in the prehistoric times. Think of it like Jurassic Park, except, well, you know, minus the park.
Yeah.
And also, these obelisks, each one is to a boss. There's the red, green, and blue. The blue one is high in the snowy mountains, in which we do not have fur armor for us to go up there.
Really?
Oh yeah, and weather conditions you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Because your character can get like hypothermia and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do we oh my God, level 18. How do we make clothes?
Oh, hold on. Oh, and I'm just showing Matthew how to actually play Arctic. But also, I'm trying to watch the time. You know, I know it's exactly 12 something. Plus, I really get to the part where me and Matthew have to make our spawn points and stuff, so that way.
Here, what do you think?
Shit, what is that?
What? Look. It's better on here. So it looks like I have me an extra black shirt.
Stomach.
You know, it's kind of funny because I like so many black shirts.
That's Batista.
He doesn't really like wrestling anymore?
No, I mean more.
Well, I remember he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
And he's in more in the movies and stuff.
What are you talking about?
Anyhow, I'm just gonna kind of continue to show Matthew how to. Oh, and Matthew, if you want to know how to like save your stuff, which I might want to tell you this now because I know you want to save your character and the progress. Okay, it's located in the options, and let's go to the save and exit.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I save. And anyways,
So
what else would you like to know about the game?
well, okay, I'm starving. I need to.
Okay, you can get food from berries. Oh,
Okay.
and you're about to see your very first supply drop.
Okay. Where? Okay, I need to have some of those berries. I need to consume these.
Yeah, just watch out. Just don't eat the black ones. Oh, don't eat the narco berries or the stem berries. But the
Okay.
others you can eat, like the red,
Okay.
purple, and blue and yellow. And also you can eat the seeds.
Okay, cool.
But eventually we're gonna need to hunt for meat. So you can make like different foods.
Yeah, let me use a torch out here when it's raining.
Well, more like when it gets dark out. Because the torch is meant for that.
Yeah, what's that thing? It shows a green thing and it has like meat and it has 2 arrows going up or whatever on the bottom right hand corner.
Okay, well, the arrow with the plus sign, that's your XP.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I know I was talking about another thing, but okay. Well, okay.
The other plus is just actually your health.
Okay, so I can,
Oh, and well, I'll explain okay, fortitude, it pretty much keeps you from being like knocked out.
yeah, I know, I know all these, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Well, I just upgraded my damage.
Points, okay. No, stamina, oxygen.
Oh yeah, and over there, oh yeah, just so you know, there is gonna be regular animals too. So I would say watch out for snakes, piranhas. Well, basically mainly them, too. And Matthew, and
What?
also I will show you how to tame your very own dino.
Okay.
So that way, you know, you can actually ride one.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure to you that does sound exciting.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this.
Well, technically, it's like having your own little steed. Oh yeah, there's horses on this game. There's actually unicorns. But I haven't figured out how to tame those guys yet.
Keta level 6. Cool. Undrained.
Oh yeah, and the more oh yeah, if you also sometimes also save up your points, you can also go more advanced. Like for the Stats Foundation, it's 3.
The what?
Yeah, the Thatch Foundation, that's for like, you know, like your floor of your base.
Okay. That's cool. Show that. Okay.
But like I said, the more points we get,
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, you can also gain XP by fighting dinos.
Fire Engram 3 points.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to learn how to make those.
Yes, okay. Or stone hatchet or spear. Okay, I'll do this one.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want the spear and hatchet.
Okay.
And also
I learned
the water skin.
campfire. I learned campfire. Oh wow, I got a lot of points available. Holy crap. Okay.
Well, hold on. Can you get out your thing for a moment? Because I want to show you the little drop thing.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you're gonna have to keep an eye out for these. Sometimes the being locations are hard to reach.
Oh, right
It's
there.
a-
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very big glowy thing.
Okay. So what do we do here?
Yeah, but you have to be a certain level in order to unlock it.
Okay.
Like for me right now, I can't unlock it because I'm not level 15.
Yeah.
But no worries, some of them will eventually drop to where you can't open them.
Okay.
And you actually get random items. Some will be helpful, and some will not be too useful.
Okay.
And they have different rarities. Well, you know what green means. Kind of uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see a little white one, that just means it's common. Well, a purplish one, that means epic.
Yeah.
The
okay,
orange one,
Okay.
legendary.
Okay.
You know, it's like almost golden.
Okay, I'm learning all these engrams right now. Oh, I can't learn anymore.
Just don't spend all your
yeah.
engrams.
Well, I only have 1 point available, so.
Yeah, but the more you learn, the more points you're gonna get.
Yeah, so I just wanted to learn all those. Yeah, so Okay, now I should be able to.
But don't worry about the clothes yet, because I was going to show you to where I can use the explorer notes to be able to reach all the way to metal suit.
Okay.
You know, your medieval kind of armor.
Okay.
But you also have to be careful because you don't want to get overweight.
Yeah.
Because if you get overweight, you're going to move slow.
Yeah.
Which means raptors and other creatures can catch up to you.
Yeah.
And some creatures are going to be like different levels. But the way I set my base is that I sometimes set it like on this edge of the island. Like right around this area. Because, you know, like, there's not no creatures killing you, it's just peaceful.
Yeah. I'm hungry again, it looks like.
Oh, if your character's hungry again, all you have to do is just grab some more berries.
Yeah, I need to grab, I don't have any, so I need to grab some more.
Yeah, but also, like I said, your character can have different foods. But also, you can also use your pick to kind of break some rocks.
Yeah, how to equip back to the fist?
Oh, in order to equip back to the fist,
just
whatever you
unequip
have
the
your
other,
items.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you just now figured it out.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, but if you're if your item is damaged, press triangle on it, and you can repair it.
Yeah, I did. I think I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, because eventually, if your items get all broken, you won't be able to use them.
Okay.
But if you get...
Oh, Dodo.
Yeah, but like I said, you could tame the guy just by
injured.
punching him with your fist.
Yeah.
But just
Shoot,
don't
I'm
get too
injured.
overpowered, or you can
Crap.
one-shot those guys.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm injured. I don't know how I got injured, but...
Oh yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Shoot. Okay.
No worries. The healing comes from the berries.
Okay.
But also, whenever you go into hot areas, be careful because you do not want to get too overheated. Because then your character gets dehydrated, and then his health gets all low, and then he gets knocked out. And let me tell you, Matt, there's a lot to learn about this game.
Yeah.
There's even
there
some
is.
stuff that I still haven't even figured out yet. Like how to find, yeah, there's gonna be,
okay.
if you go to a little thing that was like shaped like a book, it'll tell you all the explorer notes. And the explorer notes, they kind of tell you the story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and your character does technically poop themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of used for farming.
Oh,
Well, like I
okay.
said, eventually we'll get to that.
Okay.
But of course, what we could do is if you want, we can actually tame these little guys. But
Like
we
what?
can hurt like tame the dodo birds.
Oh, tame them?
Yeah, because these are like your first creatures that you can tame.
Okay, how do we do that?
Okay, well you're gonna see like, okay, see, I kind of like punch him, but not hit him like super hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, see, it's knocked out.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
now, here comes what I'm about to tell you how to do. Okay, they're gonna have this thing where you're gonna have to give them like food. Oh, and if there's a thing where like you don't know where to put the food at, well, you can also make like a little folder and just call it food.
Okay.
And look at that. Just for San Dodo.
Oh, cool. I just got a trophy. I didn't even. I wasn't even looking that way. Oh, but that's yours though. Oh, but I guess because we're in the same one.
Well, yep. Yep, and yes, you can carry them.
Man, I didn't even look. I should have been looking that way. So when I got the trophy with him.
Well, you know, no worries. You're gonna earn more trophies.
How do I set them down?
Oh, just by pressing. Just press the same button you picked them up with.
I did. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to try? Do you want to try to take one on your own? Cause here's one right here, right in front of me.
Yeah, hold on. I need to. Oh God. I need to.
What? Your character hungry again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab some berries. But another thing I should tell you is that if we find ourselves a male, we could breed these dinos and they can have a baby.
Oh, well, okay.
A baby dino.
Nerdy glasses skin? Cool!
Yeah, you do get skins. I mean, come on, I even have one from the Halloween. Yeah, they do have events, like Halloween, Christmas.
Not
Thanksgiving.
grindable. How do I put them on? Like...
Oh, you do that by making clothes. Which technically your first clothes would be cloth. And they're easy to make. But except for when it asks for like things like hide. But how many points do you have like on you? Oh, and look. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of these guys, like around certain areas.
Okay.
But also these guys are coming too. Yeah, you'll find them like almost everywhere.
Okay.
Also, I may forgot to tell you this. We can send our dinos to attack other creatures.
Okay, cool.
Okay, like, oh, and if you sometimes press L1 with a certain direction of your D-pad, you can tell them to move to that direction. Or kill the creature.
Okay, so I'm gonna make me some clothes right now because I need some warmth.
Oh, you're saying because your character needs some warmth?
Yeah. Write your note text. What is this?
Yeah, notes. Yeah, I'll explain that. That's for like custom recipes and stuff.
Write your note.
You don't actually have to write any notes. It's just that you can have the item.
Okay.
But you can also like make things with that. And Matthew, it is getting dark. So, you know, we best get to work on our campfire.
Consume note. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna basically learn about the cooking pot, where I can show you how to make your own healing items. Which you're gonna might want to learn how to do that. Because, you know, like when your character's like, you know, like injured, you're gonna want to know how to heal him.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you're probably gonna go to bed soon.
Oh, Matthew, oh yeah, I have to go
Okay.
to bed soon. But I can show you more about this game, tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, well, I got me some clothes on now. I crafted me some clothes.
Nice.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, and just as the days go by, your character will all of a sudden the hair and beard will grow out. But I wouldn't let them grow out too long. But eventually, I'll show you how to get like obsidian and stuff,
Okay,
so that you can make a
cool.
pair of scissors. You can even make your hairstyle look like The Witcher.
Oh
Geralt.
wow, cool. Yeah, oh god, my leg's broken or whatever. I'm injured.
Yeah, I tend not to have your character run.
Okay.
Oh man, your character just died.
You died.
No worries. All you have to do is
if I ever get Elden Ring. Respawn random location, create new survivor.
yeah. Respawn location.
Yeah.
Besides, your stuff wasn't far anyways. And you just remember where you spawned at. South Zone 1. Okay. Matthew, did you spawn yourself far away? Oh, there you are.
How do I get everything that I had? Like.
Oh, sometimes there's a thing that can tell you to transfer items. It's kind of like across from where it says another inventory.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah, and you, yeah. Let me tell you, this is gonna be wrong, but you can harvest your own character. Let me tell you, this is gonna be wrong, but you're gonna be able to harvest your own character's body.
Oh wow. This is cool.
So anyway, I kind of just harvested your character's body, and now we have meat.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there are some stuff that's pretty wrong.
Yeah. God, look at that sky, man. That's awesome. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that moon or whatever. Oh, this is really cool.
Actually, some of those stuff is not the moon. That's just showing supply drops. And also.
Well, I feel it's not like a moon, but it's like some kind of planet. I don't know.
Well, you mean other than that, it looks like a portal?
No, up in the sky.
Yeah, what you're looking at is the thing that the supply drops come from.
Oh, what?
Well, and not only that, you're also staring at a boss location, which is known as an obelisk.
Oh, okay.
Well, careful, Matt. You're going into the water, and there are sharks in there.
I can't see anything. What's going on?
Yeah, let me tell you, you can't bring your torch out when you're in the water.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
When you're on land, yes, but water, no. Just no.
Yeah. Well, it's dark. I guess. Wow.
Yeah, no worries. Eventually, you'll learn how to also make standing torches, and also knowing what kind of fuel source some items take. Some will be wood.
Yeah.
But you might want to also learn how to make yourself an axe, and by getting flint, you have to break rocks.
Okay. Yeah.
But luckily, you already have a pick.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
flint. All right.
well, and the rocks that you have to break is these pretty big ones.
Where? Show me.
Over here. You see my torch?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right there, okay.
No worries. I can just tell them to stop following me. I have to hold circle, and then we'll go to where it says stop following.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you tell even all your dinos to not follow you into certain locations.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, and what I got right here is metal.
Okay, now
Let me tell you, that stuff is heavy.
Now I can create
But no worries,
campfire.
And no worries, Matthew. No worries, but tomorrow I could still show you more of Ark Survival. So that way you won't end up getting killed by dinos.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I don't want to see you get chased by raptors or get killed by a Dilo.
Yeah.
I mean, those things shoot poison. Oh yeah, and here's what we use to put in the campfire.
What did we put in it?
Meat.
Oh, meat? Okay.
Yep. And this
Did
is
they
one of
do it?
the
Okay.
fuel sources. This is one of the fuel sources that you can use to cook it.
Okay. I'm cold, okay.
Yeah, and this is a campfire. It also keeps you warm.
Okay, can you sit down?
Yeah, actually you can crouch.
Okay.
It's by press it down on your analog stick.
Oh
The
yeah,
one near
that's
the
right.
nearest.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You press it down again, you're able to crawl. Like you have to press down like kind of somewhat hard on it. Oh, you just did it for a moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you're crawling now. Just be careful. Don't stay on the campfire or that thing will kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned the hard way. There's so many games that me and Shane played on. I would like go step in like fire or whatever accidentally, thinking it's gold or whatever.
Yeah, this ain't gold.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I know.
eventually,
I'm just saying.
I mean, eventually you're gonna see gold, but
small
that's
and
not it.
everything. No, it'd be like they'd look small. They were small and everything, like on these dungeon crawls that we play in. And I thought sometimes they were gold. I don't know.
So, and anyways, Matt. Well, like I said, time for us to save and and exit, so that way I can also show you more of this stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
And I know that tomorrow's Sunday.
Yeah, how do you save?
Oh, that's in options.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Then you go over to save and exit.
Oh, okay. Oh, there.
And then after that, then you actually go to exit to menu.
Okay, I don't know why it was like when I was pressing it, it wasn't staying up, but when I hold it, I don't know. Okay, where's the options?
And also, Matt, you also get a trophy for being at high level.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, over time that'll happen.
Oh, I need to look at this too because this tells me
what. There's also YouTube.
This tells me like the what the controls are and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Technically, yeah. Actually, I remember I kind of.
Take a screenshot of it. There we go. Okay, cool.
So, how are you liking Ark Survival so far?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay.
Well, and besides, I know that you're worried about when those dolphins, or I mean, when the piranha attack the dolphins, but that's just nature.
Yeah. What?
Well, I'm just saying that's kind of just nature, doing its thing. Where animals are supposed to kill other animals.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't like it, but yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget that our characters are in prehistoric times.
Yeah, I know. Save and exit. It's not. I mean, save and exiting in the menu. Is that what happened? Did I save it? I pressed X. I mean.
Okay. Did you already went to option and then hit save to exit? And
save
then,
and exit.
Yeah, save and exit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Okay, after you click that, then you go to exit to menu, and then it closes.
Yeah.
And then to go back to it, all you have to do is just click the same thing.
Okay.
You got all that?
Yeah.
Where I showed you how I entered in the first place.
Yeah, cool. Wow, that's real cool. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you know this, but in Host Local, there are several other maps, but the story kind of goes in order. From the island to Scorched Earth.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, third is Apparition, fourth, Extinction, then fifth, Genesis, the sixth, Genesis Part 2, which is the final chapter.
Okay, cool.
And that's the entire story of Ark Survival.
Oh wow, nice.
But just so you know, there is going to be some awesome cutscenes. that you don't want to miss out on. We're gonna get those eventually, but we have to first, you know, learn to tame creatures, learn how to use guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but over time, we'll even get to fight Godzilla and King Kong. But you would have to get the DLC. Which, Matthew, if you would like, you could check the price of the stuff, so that way you'll know how much you're gonna need for the DLC. Specifically, look for the passes. That's how you get them all for free. If you buy the passes.
Oh, okay.
I kind of told David the same thing.
Yeah.
But where he's at, his thing is doubled.
Okay. It's double?
Oh, and well, it's doubled where he's at, but you know that where we are, it's not doubled.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Like the price is not twice as much.
Oh, you mean doubled in the price? Okay. Yeah, that's true. 'Cause he's in Canada.
Yep. So, and
what were we gonna say?
And I believe tomorrow he should be on.
Okay, cool.
But I'm just gonna have to check in with him.
Okay.
To make sure. If he's too busy, it'll just be me and you then.
Okay. Yeah, this game's not bad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you know it's kind of insane. Like I can't imagine the hours that Vin Diesel's kids put in to play this game to beat it.
They beat it?
Well, I'm not sure if they made it like that far. I mean, come on, I don't know Vin Diesel's kids like that well.
No, I mean, yeah, but like, how do you know what you read that they beat it or what?
More like he talked about it whenever Ark Survival made its first appearance.
Okay.
Which was in 2015.
Oh wow.
I told you. Yeah, this game is a couple of years old.
Yeah. Okay.
And anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, and yeah, you might want to check the price of the DLC.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And, you know, and try to get a PlayStation card, and try to get the passes.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Okay.
So that way you'll have the entire story.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
And I forgot to tell you, if you get the Genesis season pass, that'll let you have not only the final 2 chapters, but you also get a pet.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And it's by a girl named Helena. I'll tell you about her. She's just a scientist who, for some reason, put her whole entire body into the machine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's part of the story, but I don't know the, whole story.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's pretty cool, the story. Wow.
Yeah, you go from being a total caveman to wielding a gun and stuff.
Really? Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and
so it's
NXT...
it's like total evolution to where, like, from like total, like, it starts from where you're like a caveman to where you're like
way more modern.
Yeah, modern days. Wow. Okay. Cool. It's like,
yeah, they even have like, where you can become a knight in shiny armor.
Way in the future and stuff. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's also on YouTube. If you ever want to know more about Ark.
Wow, cool. Okay.
Yeah, like it might show you like how to do like food, how to Well, pretty much just something where it's somewhat teaching you. But I haven't shown you how to make like the custom food yet. I'm still learning that.
Wow.
The custom food that'll make it stronger, faster.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And not to mention, Ark Nova 2 is coming, along with the animated show. Which I'm pretty sure you'll probably want to watch that.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Well, plus it's anime. And who doesn't like
Oh,
anime?
it is? Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's Arc the animated series.
Cool.
And what I mean by animated, I mean straight anime.
Cool.
Yeah, and the main character is by a girl named Helena.
Okay.
Which on my cover, I'm not sure if I show. Did I ever show you the cover where it shows like the girl on a raptor?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I could take a picture of that and show you. But in anywho, yeah, you might want to check the prices of the
Okay.
DLC, the passes.
Okay.
So that way you don't have to go one by one.
Yeah.
When you can get a whole bunch of them for free.
Okay.
Well, technically, I mean the passes won't be for free because it's going to cost money anyways.
Yeah.
And there are two passes, so that way you could get access to the story.
Okay.
One is for Genesis Part 1 and 2, because they're together. And one is, well, the one that'll let you have, like I said, Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And your first free map of the story is, well, the island.
Cool.
And just
Okay.
like these things, you would have to do the same thing to invite me. Host non-DK session.
Yeah, okay.
It allowed me to join you for the ride.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, but just so you know, any world that we go into is going to get harder as we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and Extinction, you get to use a battle mech, just like Pacific Rim.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to like that one.
Oh, a battle mech? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
cool.
like a real giant robot with
Yeah.
a sword and a gun.
Cool.
Plus you get to battle Titans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're like these big monsters.
Yeah, like Attack on Titan or whatever. They're like
Yeah.
kaijus, basically. Kaijus? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, well, kind of like a Godzilla thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Godzilla's an aberration.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you know we're gonna have a hard time killing him, especially with radiation.
Yeah.
But in the island, we're facing off King Kong.
Okay,
But
cool.
our first boss that me is gonna slay is the Spider Queen. And her weakness is T-Rexes, and we have to get a whole bunch of those guys. Both man and woman.
What?
Oh, I'm just telling you that eventually we're gonna have to capture ourselves a T-Rex.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But I want to first like get you ready before that
Yeah.
time has come.
I hear Lester say, Jesse, bad.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll get off here and talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow then, man. You take care.
You too.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for playing with me. It was fun.
No problem.
Okay. You take
Bye.
care. Bye.
You deserve someone who can't wait to talk to you and spend time with you, get to know you, fall in love with you. Please stop settling for half-hearted, lukewarm, hesitant, and indecisive. It is so much better to be alone than to be with someone who makes you feel alone. It is
Shelby GT.
You deserve someone who can't wait to talk to you and spend time with you, get to know you, fall in love with you.
This game's pretty. This game's actually pretty cool. Okay.